So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So off we go then. Tries to switch the play. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looks like a good ball through. Is it in? He's delivered all right!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Barnsley get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Forward, what does he try from here? Barnsley finally get themselves a breather.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Boots it upfield. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's
not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Looks to slip it through. Managed to get it away. Knocks one in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Cuts it out. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Pumps it upfield. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Tries to get it forward quickly. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barnsley are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Barnsley carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Williamson. Knocks it towards the front. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Deftly done. Now here's the through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. How about it? Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
passes it through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And out to safety. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Plays a clever pass. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for it! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Unbelievable.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Barnsley get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Has a pop! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, you can't fault the effort they're putting into it. You know, without an end product, though, it just piles up the frustration.
Played out to the right. Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Away from immediate danger. Who's going to make this theirs? A long ball, but not especially accurate. Looks to dink one in. The final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Floats one over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Westwood. Deftly done. And he's there to hoof it away. Looks to slip it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries a through ball. Grealish. Spoon forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Grealish. Jedinak is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Agbonlahor. Now the pass. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Tries to stroke it through. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Jedinak. It's easy to guess who'll be the happier manager right now.
Absolutely, Peter. And I think due to the strength of the opposition, they had to work on a defensive game plan and then do the difficult part in executing it, and so far they've been exemplary.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Passes it through, crosses it in, hurls himself at it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Jedinak. And it's Agbonlahor. Agbonlahor with the ball through. Shot at goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Towering header! The defence can get it clear. Jedinak. Ball swung in. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. That intervention was very necessary. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Michael Richards beats the offside trap. Hoists it high. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Crosses into the box. Looks like a good ball through. Agbon Lahore lofted into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Jedinak. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Tries a through ball. Is it in? Clears it out of harm's way. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Get that clear.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Pumps it upfield. They've managed to get it away. We are into overtime. Michael Richards pings it out wide. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Up to meet it, and he's found the net.
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose.
Barnsley are out. Well, that is the reality of knockout football. One slip and you're gone, and they are gone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, everyone is thinking about a run in the competition, and when it all goes wrong so early, it's not easy to handle at all.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Barnsley against Derby. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There we are. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. That's gone a long way up and away. Barnsley boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
So what now? Now the pass. Tries the route one option. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Out to the left it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Firmly met. Great ball, now the shot! Tries lifting it over. And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Managed to get it away. He's gone for it! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barnsley draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Well, that's where he wants it. Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers. Barnsley scoring close to half-time to make it 1-0. Anya goes on a charge down the left. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barnsley are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Barnsley going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Good clearance and very necessary. Plays it over to the other flank.
Derby have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Dashing forward at pace. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Whipped in. And out to safety. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's on his way! It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Darren Bent. Gets good distance on it. Oh, holding on to the slenderest of leads, with time ebbing away. Should have equalised.
Yeah, the rest of the team can thank him for the fact they're still ahead. That's fine work from the keeper.
Danger averted for now. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Back in once more. And back out it comes. He's dealt with that well. And that is that. Barnsley win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Wigan against Barnsley. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Gets it back, passes it through. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
And it's Powell. So there's the route one option. Decent ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Lofted into the middle. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pumps it forwards. Wigan were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pumps it upfield. So what now? Deftly done. He's had a go! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Who's going to make this theirs? Going to throw in. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Half-time whistle goes. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. A tight old game so far. That change.